Are Germany Skate Canada champions, Mandy Wötzel and Ingo Steuer, currently in third place and in medal-winning form.
Now all of a sudden rivals of Isabelle Brasseur and Lloyd Eisler.
Well, if Menno and Sand have come onto the scene in a big way, so has this team, with a second place finish in their first European Championships.
Two open very strong with an excellent split triple twist.
Now watch for the side-by-side triple toe loops here. Very strong.
Right up into another jump, another double toe.
Toe loop. The control and the landing of that throw double axel was perhaps the best we've seen of any of the girls with any of the throws we've seen out here tonight. As they say in gymnastics, she just stuck that landing. Some nights, Barb, when you skate and things can't go wrong, they're having one of those nights. They're skating well, and even when things get a little bit out of shape, they've been pulling out okay for them. Well, they'll really have to come in with a very strong ending here, because I remember at the European Championships at this point, they really started to go downhill.
I sense it again. They just don't seem to be able to bring the program home. He's struggled with the last two lifts. They've been struggling to get speed and flow out there. They just had difficulties with the landing and that jump.
It seems to be a little bit of a conditioning problem here. They just can't pull it through all the way to the end. But nonetheless, an extremely strong program here. This should be worth a medal.
Well, it's going to be tough because when you stack this up against
Jenny Mino and Todd Sands, I thought they brought their program home a lot stronger than this. What I like is the fact that we've got so many new teams here in this competition that have looked so good in their very first Worlds.
We may see more different combinations next year after Mino Sand and Wötzel Steuer.
Here's that landing that she stuck.
Look at the control as she hangs on. Just beautiful to see that much control in a throw that's that big. Here's the side-by-side double axel that got a little out of shape on her behalf, and yet she manages to hang on and push it through. Well, coming into this, they were sitting third, so it's now up to the judges to decide whether or not they felt that the Americans outperformed this, or if these Germans led the team.
They haven't made the job any easier for Isabelle and Lloyd or for Shishkova and Naumov. And here are the first set of marks, and look at these 5, 7s, and 8s, and those technical marks are higher than Mino and Sand of the United States. So it looks like this could be a medal-winning performance pending the artistic marks, and here they come. 5, 6s, 7s, and 8s. They have 6 first-place marks, 2 seconds, and the Australians have them ranked 4th, but the leaders with 2 pairs to go. Mandy Wötzel, Ingo Steuer, the Ski Canada champions from Germany. Last pair to skate, the leaders after the technical program, 4.5 minutes away from a lifelong dream of winning gold at a world championship. Twice silver, once bronze, Isabelle Brasseur and Lloyd Eisler.
Well, this is a very new look for Lloyd and Isabelle. This program has been designed to give them confidence. Isabelle said, when I skate to this music, there's nothing I can't do. I think we should just sit back and watch this one.
old sport hall. There's Mr. Eisler. The old sport hall of Prague hasn't heard Canadian cheers like this since 1962.
Lloyd just said to Isabelle, he kissed her hand, and he said, that's for your dad.
Oh, and he's a proud dad tonight.
This was a flawless performance. Here we see the unbelievably huge lateral twist. It's a double. I don't think there's any other team in this competition that's doing it.
Wow, I don't think...
And there's no better feeling. There's no better feeling than coming off the ice knowing you've skated as well as you can, and it's just the icing on the cake, knowing that there's an excellent chance that this is going to be a world championship performance.
I don't think commentators are supposed to cry, Paul, but I feel a lot of emotions flooding back here.
Well, a lot of tears down there, too. 5 8s and 9s for technical. Eric Gillies, Josie Picard, who did not fulfill all her goals as a skater, now as a coach, is on the verge. And now the artistic marks. First place marks right across the board. I think we would have seen 6s, but there's still one pair to skate. Get ready for the goal, Lloyd. Evgenia, Shishkova, Vadim, Naumov. Surely another Russian team won't break their hearts now, but in second place, and they can win gold if they win the free skate here.
Well, in my opinion, the gold medal's been awarded. These skaters have to come out here and take it away.
Been awarded now.
I think it's about a done deal. Very nice split triple twist, but not nearly in the league of Isabelle and Lloyd's.
best skates I have seen from this team, but clearly it is not in the same league of Lloyd and Isabelle. I find them somewhat mechanical, and it just didn't have the heart that Lloyd and Isabelle had out there tonight.
And that routine by Shishkova and Naumov clinched the bronze medal.
You know, I remember this moment so well. Being introduced as world champions for the first time. It's pretty special.
There will never be another tonight.